Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And, of course, here he is, Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And the man he'll be facing, it's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 91 kilos on the button. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. And he caught him with a left hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, John. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
That hook won't score. These two are the perfect dance partners. Neither fighter willing to slow down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
When are we going to see a jab from these? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
card. My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. His stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That counter shot lands. The courage on display here is incredible. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Apparently hitting his opponent a very competitive Usyk. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. A perfect counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. He misses with that straight left. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They exchange punches. You can't throw out a lazy jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Beautiful counter punch. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. One punch did this trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. And show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain with a brain.
They figure out the combination to this safe. Don't score with that right uppercut.
It's so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab doesn't find a home. The straight right just misses. Holding nothing back here in the round. The straight right just misses. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. The big Ukrainian. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You've heard the phrase, finding a... Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes! They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Oh, he can smoke one. Look at that. He's put in land once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
The big cat goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fighting, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Well done with that counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Punch, counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Jab does not score. We're at the halfway point. Both of these fighters know the round is still for grabs. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated,
Is he going to punch himself out, though? There's a counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about that time counter shot? We've never seen Alexander. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
you can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. That left hook missed. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes to the corner? How many?
Usyk! Trying to measure his punches now.
What recovery skills there?
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. And down goes Alexander Usyk. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Needs to put some combination. The unified heavyweight champion is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in here out there all over the world. I hope wherever you are, on whichever time zone you are having a fantastic time. I'm Neo and we are visiting Undisputed in a full release. Yep, it's the version 1 and we are testing it out. Right off the bat, I can tell you that the graphic aspect of the game has been downgraded for some unknown reasons. And I think there are still some weird issues with the game. As in, I battered Roy Jones Jr.'s head and he didn't flinch. I don't know if it's intentional or a bug. No idea, no clue. But he should have gone down a long time ago. He didn't even notice it. And they were all heavy punches, heavy jabs, heavy straights. But apparently I was getting the look at my swell and health, and his is even higher than me. No idea. But one thing is clear: they have made AI a lot smarter than before. Let's see. Maybe downgraded few fighters. 91. He's not a downgraded fighter. Yep. If anything, Jones is downgraded. We're gonna do this again. Kingdom Arena. What's this one? CompuBox, WMBC, Intermediate, Undisputed. 12 runs. Why it's not saving my... Why relative time is... Let's try that one. Maximum penalties 3, referee leniency, stamina modifier, damage modifier, all the default. Let's try this again. But seriously, there was something really wrong. I did a massive amount of
Welcome
heavy
into the
damage.
WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And he'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., weighing in at an even 201 pounds. He's 5'11" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights in.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start the round. You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
One punch could change everything in this battle. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punch. That counter shot lands. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. Misses with the straight left. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with the straight left. Missed with that. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Misses with the straight left. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think you just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. The straight right just misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That hook doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, and you know.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills there are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Incredible work rate. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Insane action. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Just misses with the right uppercut. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Just missing with the right uppercut. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't score with that right uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them. They set themselves, get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. How about that time counter shot? This is a high-octane battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's a counter shot. Unified heavyweight champion is down! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Misses with the straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter shot lands. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
He missed with that jab. Swing and a miss with the jab. And he just missed with that left jab. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. Relax.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the...
And down goes Jones Jr. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Finally. They have made it so hard. I feel like I'm throwing punches at 50% power.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
I need to turn on the goddamn thingy next time to see how much damage I'm doing to the head. And
there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. This, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Usyk might go down here. What an upset! True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right here.
Being Dave now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Once fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And down goes Alexander Usyk. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
I did block that punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
That is a show of character.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Just keep him on the end.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, I've got to finish the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Stamina is off the charts. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If he cheated, now we're going to find out.
Starting to take some deep breath. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight is like. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Too much here. Keep doing what you're doing. Get through here. Good work on move that time. Move that jab slick. Do that from one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't
Oh my god.
Gotta be smart. Otherwise they'll see it and they'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. So just keep coming on the end of
No
the jab.
stamina is
Keep him
really
standing there,
sucks.
Right, that's beautiful. That's it.
to go.
And there's the bell to start the round. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
We've seen it twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
The straight right just misses. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. This is what he does, going right after the challenger.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. We're good at...
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Pensacola's finest is down. That punch to the head looks so good live. See it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I need to see that again.
about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can't land that jab. Stamina is off the charts. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Nice round, good round. I like that, Tamaki. Good workout.
Great work. Stay focused.
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'm very, very surprised he could come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Beautiful counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Well, Johnny, Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. It's okay to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just missing with the uppercut. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
That counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. And finally, Jones goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Is he done?
2, 3,
Oh, come on. He's done. Ooh, my hand is dead. Jesus.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Oh my God, it's so hard. I don't understand. I deliberately tried to throw some jabs, like 50 jabs, to see if it actually damages the head. It didn't. I was looking at RJJ's shots, and his shots were doing serious damage to my head, but I don't know why mine didn't. I have to turn that thingy on. The problem is in Undisputed difficulty, it doesn't let you choose it. Turn it on. Hmm. 93. I'm gonna do heavyweight. But with whom? Tyson Fury with... let's go with Wilder. And Tyson Fury. I don't understand what this red setup means. Red get up, override, automatic. What the hell is this red get up? Or what does this mean? Let's see if we get the screen back. It's weird that the developers didn't have the intelligence to
They could have picked any
that.
venue in the world, but they chose this one for a reason. What an atmosphere. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
What a weight difference. These two fighters are going to be in deep water. One has the size, has the weight behind it.
Shut up.
Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
43 matches, 42 knockout. Damn. I don't know. I feel like the graphic
Gypsy
has
King,
been reduced.
Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Yep, this
Look at
monster
the weight.
is
How much
moving,
weight are you going to
fighting
give away in a
fast.
fight?
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Did you feel that energy? Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's going to get you ready for a fight, it's that.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And there's the bell to start the round. Walk away from me.
On the total, no settings. I want to see what the hell has happened to the camera. Game. Ringside dolly over the shoulder, zoomed out. Let's see, zoomed in, ringside dolly. What does this mean?
Then run right back into trouble. These punches coming from every angle. They have no respect for each other's punching power.
Ouch.
It's a rematch of one of the great trilogies in heavyweight boxing history. It's Wilder versus Fury 4.
Let's look at history. Wilder is hungry the first time they drew. He said, no, that shouldn't have done. The second time he lost, no, something was wrong. The third time, we're running out of excuses. Not a fourth time. There's no fifth time. He gets to the fourth time, there's no excuses left. Wilder is angry. His reputation, his legacy, everything he's done, he's used to being the best. Now he's got to admit, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, this guy is better than me. No matter what we've seen, no matter what Tyson Fury's done, Wilder is so dangerous, he can make women kicks.
Just missing with the right uppercut. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
There's the camera. Okay, that was the dolly over the shoulder. Let's see what this.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good defense there on the left uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight.
Did we go over the shoulder? Yeah, it's the same as ringside dolly. Zoomed out.
This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
God, I love theatres for all these reasons. You can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere.
What the hell? That's zoomed in, not zoomed out. I don't even see the status.
You know the pressure is going to be on.
every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter shot. Despite what Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. Down goes Fury. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
What the hell has happened to the goddamn game camera?
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
He's not okay.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. How to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. And down goes Fury. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Someone is not having a good time.
So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
There's a counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. As he takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Final 10 seconds. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
He's gone, I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him. He's
ready to. That's what I'm talking about.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to bluff him, man. He's got to bluff him.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get... Down goes Fury! When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
He's hurting. He's dead. Oh, son of a gun.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? And down goes Fury. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Look, those extra punches. Those are 3 selected punches the game doesn't release. So if I press it 3 times, the game is gonna punch 3 times, even though I released the key after the first shot. I hate that. I always hate about this game from the beginning. It cues the shots for a combo effect, I guess, which is stupid.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we got a knockout victory.
The latency between the key and the shot being thrown is massive. It's like the game cues 3 shots, one after the other. It's like there are 3 hooks. The game has selected them already, and you cannot override them. There might be a way to override it, like by cancelling or fainting, and they have destroyed the feint. Feint has become such a huge pain in the butt. I don't even remember the key combo, but it is one of the most annoying key combos in the game. And I am not going to do that. I'm not that hardcore. Well, that was an easy one. RJJ gave a run for our money. Let's go with a classic. Well, let's do a female division. Alish AT. Ouch, what happened to Alish? My Sophie. Well, Tyler is gonna be 91, I guess, huh? Yep. God forbid if you reduce. I need to Google what happened to Sophie Alish. She's gonna eat me for lunch. Both of them black? No. The tires. Don't. Alright. Bronze to silver. No, let's keep it on bronze. I don't understand this red get up. Let me ask in the Discord. Okay, that's the mini game during the get up after being knocked down. Okay, let me see if I can. Great, we can't. Red get up off. Let's see what happens in automatic. Casual. Saved by the relative time 1x. So pro, intermediate. I didn't see any health bar in the pro mode before, so I don't know.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sophie Elish, 168 centimeters tall, weighed in at 56.7 kgs, and standing across from her, the undisputed champ. It's Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" tall with a reach of 66.1 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Sophie Elish. She's one of the young guns, born in 2001, and she, of course, fights out of Berlin, Germany. Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Berlin, Germany, Sophie Elish. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a two-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing simply the best, Katie Taylor.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
All right.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Punch lands. These two were made for each other.
Setting. God damn it.
Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater,
Son of a... It even zooms further in. Ugh.
you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent or laid out there.
The jab can't find a home. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. And that hook misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Right uppercut just off target. You'd like to see down goes Sophie. That punch dropped her hard. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So in automatic, the game doesn't sell, and if you're not high stamina, you lose. Okay. What happens if it's off?
Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
She's gone.
And there's the bell to start the round. Desperate time call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to post around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Catch and shoot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Just took a big shot and she's in trouble. Down goes Eilish. It must have been a powerful blow to the body that made her knees crumble like that. Let's see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Pound for pound, Queen Katie Taylor goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
Queen Katie.
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Be smart. Change her up. Look at her. Look at her. She's gone. She's hurt. Jump all over her. She's ready to go now. Jump all over her. You're going to have to jump all...
They ring the bell, and here we go. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
2 knockdowns in the same round, 2 fighters. They gotta think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They gotta be smart.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Sophie Eilish is dazed. Big shot, and Eilish is on the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
That didn't make any sense.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Sophie.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
So much hype surrounding. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Taylor took a big shot. It has to go down. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
That was incredible.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Well, she's back up, but there's no way she's going to win this round now.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They want to win this round. They got to turn it around here. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
She catches and counters. Eilish just took a big shot and she's in trouble. Down goes Eilish. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
Turn this off.
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely crazy.
Just jump all over it again, mix it up, body in there.
Right, she's gone. She's absolutely shattered. This next round, we're going to go up there. We're going to go on the offensive.
Wicked job. You jumped all over her.
Pass real hard, straight in. Don't give her any space, all right? Just fall over her, the hop.
Be smart, change up angles. You go in there and you finish her. She's really...
They ring the bell, and here we go. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
2 knockdowns in the same round, 2 both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
The straight right just misses. She catches and counters. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Incredible work rate. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Sophie Eilish is dazed. Down goes Sophie. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Talk about Sophie in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Right, she's gone. She's absolutely shattered. This next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You've got to be fit to fight a fight.
Eilish is hurt. Big shot, and Eilish is on the canvas. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took her out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night-night.
Yeah, the guy has been given handicap. I can't hurt them as much as they can hurt me. What's the difference between manual and off?
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sophie Eilish.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Berlin, Germany, Sophie Eilish. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bray, Ireland. She became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor.
What a pleasure to be in this.
Let's see.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Defense is not an option for these two. Nope, that uppercut does not score. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special
You see,
tonight.
look at the hurt
What an
damage to
arena,
the
what
head.
an atmosphere.
A single
What a
punch from her destroys me, and 2 power shots from me does nothing.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Oh, that jab had to hurt her. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Together, nothing.
Can't find a home for that jab. No defense for that hook.
Nothing to it. Damage is not. Nothing.
Do you believe what we're seeing?
Nothing.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Nothing.
Let's Talk about Sophie in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. How about that time counter shot? She got clipped by that counter. These two fighters are made for one another. She got clipped by that counter. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't.
Eilish just took a big shot. She's in. Down goes Eilish.
Jesus Christ.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Yeah, it's still. Come on, girl. You can do it.
Talk about Sophie in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Look at her. Look at her. She's gone. She's hurt. Jump all over her. She's...
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head to it.
That hook was off target.
The camera is picking me up.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Big whiff with the right hook.
What the hell is that punch? Is it fainting?
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
This is all about ego.
Sophie Eilish is dazed. Down goes Sophie. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shut up. They have messed this game up.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
It's not doing damage to the head. God damn it.
Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Be smart. Change her angle. Look at her. Look at her. She's gone. She's hurt. Now jump all over her. She's ready to go now. Jump all over her. She's going to jump all over her. Right? We're going to mix it up. Body, head, head. Be smart. Change her angles. Go out there and finish her. She's ready.
They ring the bell, and here we go. She's got a minute to collect her. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Looking to land the hook. Eilish is hurt. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook was off target. Sophie Eilish is dazed.
I don't know. The frame rate doesn't let me.
Big shot, and Eilish is on the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got...
Let's try the online.
Welcome.
Oh my god.
Right to be pissed
Okay.
It
alright,
makes
does that mean I
the
have
game
like
to
her?
fully reset.
No. Listen.
What the hell? It completely restarts the game when the online connection is son of a... Alright guys, this game was fun, but they ruined it.
At the end of a cul-de-sac, exactly like their parents, who they thought were so depressing. But now, hey, they get it.
Go away, Lonnie. Seriously. I am gonna murder.
What? What the hell? No online connection to the game. What the hell, man? If there is no online connection, then how the hell did you let me enter the game?
Oh no. What's oh no?
We're headed back home.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Setting sun right
Well,
there. We'll just drive back around.
And you're
obviously the
just
game
realizing
needs
this
several
Why is this all
bug
on me?
fixes.
because you're the compass genius.
What are you
It's in a pretty rough shape.
Makes no damn sense.
Maybe the gate moved.
They fixed...
No, I don't think it's the gate. I
and I don't know, it's not loading. They fixed a few things, break many other.
It has to be like a super magnet.
It's not a magnet. She's been acting weirder than normal. If she could slam doors with
What?
her mind,
Why am I
she'd definitely
loading?
screw
Why?
up the
What's
company.
going on here? This is a prize fight. This is a local fight.
Our mission, because she's a
Come
traitor.
on.
Lucas, what are you doing?
Oh, Steel City, what have you done? This is the first boxing game for the PC, and
Will. Lucas, come on, seriously, just leave her alone. Admit it! First blood. I knew it. Lucas, come on! I saw her wiping her nose on the tracks. She was using her powers. Bull, that's all blood, right, El? Right, El?
okay, it's not loading. I don't know, something is not right with the game. Few things that I can mention that have been improved are, for example, the punch. They have a feel to it. You can feel the weight of the punch as they are being thrown if you actually land them. They feel more satisfying now, which is very cool. I like that. And although, having said that, they seem to be less impactful on the replay. No idea why. It feels like the old impact and the new impact is on the live mode, and when you watch it in the replay, it's like the old mode. I mean, when you punch someone really hard and you boom, in the replay, it's very tamped down, low voice, low impact. Punches are a little bit more accurate than before. I can tell you that much. They're not like you don't throw punches to the air constantly. It happened a lot before to me, not because I was missing them, it was just the game not calculating the angle, speed, and the target of the punch. It was way off most of the times. You had to be really, really facing your opponent to throw the punch. Another positive that I can talk about right now, which is not a positive for many gamers, it's just for me, because I play in a single monitor and live stream, and I have to play most games in windowed mode. The things that improve that whenever you change screen, the game doesn't refresh itself. If you remember it from before, if you have been watching me play this game before this update, every time you change the screen, it was transitioning. The entire screen would reload itself and made it like constantly load and reload. That is gone. Another thing is that auto focus doesn't pause the game. When you like alt tab, for example, I'm alt tabbing to fix something in the OBS, the game doesn't pause and it doesn't freeze and it doesn't go muted, which is a big bonus for someone like me. Thank you, City. I think you heard my feedback, you read my feedback on this, and you made it happen, for which I am really grateful. Either way, if you read it or not, it's just that I appreciate it a lot. It seriously helps me to be able to stream the game, because it's just a single monitor. I don't have multi-monitor, so for someone like me, it is a massive help. Thank you. Well, that's all I can say about the pros. Cons: enemy does 3 times more damage to you than you do to the enemy. It's like they have been boosted by 3 times. I mean, you expect that when you increase the game difficulty, they don't give the enemy, the opponent, power boost. You just make them more accurate and more on target and more aggressive, not just increase their punch power. So there's that. I mean, we just watched it. Taylor was doing 3 times more damage to my head than I was doing to her. And we saw it in the first 2 rounds. I was like literally punching RJJ with power punches. Like 20 power punch directly to the head, all direct to the head, and he wasn't feeling it. That's so bizarre. That's one. Number 2 is that the online thingy is messed up. I don't know why. And number 3 is that the game graphic has been reduced. I can feel it. Many people might not notice it on a higher graphic card, but since I have a 1080 Ti, 10-year-old GPU, I can notice every single subtle changes to the game graphic, any game. In this one, which is an isolated game, very tiny room, very small rendering space, yeah, it's easy to notice that. It's like that you are playing somewhere between medium, somewhere between high and ultra. It's not ultra, it's not high. It's like between those two. The effects on the body, the sweat, the tear, and all that they are like has been reduced a little bit. Maybe they are trying to stabilize the frame rate because the game was a little bit unstable before the update, but that's the wrong way to do it. Yeah, there are like minor and major issues like this in the game, but since this is just the first iteration of the version 1, they are to be expected. I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing them out in case developers watch the footage since I posted on the official Discord and take them under advisement and check them out. So yeah, we shall wait and see a few patches for this game before we can actually decide and give a final verdict. The camera is, I mean, after the punch power of the AI being way too more powerful than me, the second most, well, I don't know, it fluctuates between first and second. The camera, it is so annoying.
Are you tired?
I mean, too zoomed in. What the hell? And I was changing the camera and it didn't seem to have an instant effect, or they didn't have any effect at all. So camera is a major problem. They really need to fix that, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna complain about that. So yeah, that's another thing we have to wait and see if they fix. The camera before was a lot better. You had a lot of room to see and visualize. And speaking of camera, when the game makes the camera zoom in, you cannot run backward easily. It's like that you are frozen in one place. It takes a lot of effort to, run back, move backward.
We can't just leave it.
And that gives the opponent room to punch you non-stop because you are not moving. You're not making them to come towards you as easily as you were before the updates and the full release. So yeah, you get frozen in one place. Moving backward is a lot harder now. I don't think it's intentional, and I don't think it's wise if it is intentional. So let's see if they fix that. But that's it for the first look of the version 1, the full release of the game. Let's see what the next patch is gonna bring. Probably it's gonna be a major hotfix. But yeah, until then we have to wait. I don't want to play a broken game and get used to the broken game and then come back to a patched game and I have to forget all these things that I have been used to, because this is the kind of game that you build a muscle memory towards it. It's a fighting game. It's like Mortal Kombat or Tekken. You build a muscle memory for combos and punches and your movement. You do most of them by memory, so your hand gets used to these movements you practice over and over and over again. And when that happens, a new game mode makes you to relearn everything, which is annoying.
Where'd it go?
So yeah, I'm not gonna bother going too deep into the game before the game actually gets fixed. I'm sure there is a hotfix on the way. I am 100% sure about that because there are way too many issues at the moment. There's gonna be another fix that they have to apply is the fighter balance. Some of the fighters are easier than they should be. Some of them are way more powerful than they should be. For example, Usyk being 91 power overall was being destroyed. Took Wilder and he destroyed Fury. Weird. It's on the extremes. It's either too powerful or too weak. So a rebalance should happen along with the update and the patch. But with that, I'm gonna end this episode here and now. Thank you guys for watching. It was a nice revisit. I missed this game. I miss punching my way through opponents after opponents. But yeah, I'm gonna stop because I am building a muscle memory. I can feel it. and I don't want to do that before the update. I really hope this was a good first look of the full release for you two guys, and hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for all the supports you have sent in my way. I am seeing them, I'm feeling them, and I'm feeling so amazingly cool about them. You guys make me want to fly. Keep them coming, keep those feedbacks coming, please. They are my lifeline, they are my only way of learning. Because I have my restrictions, hardware-wise, internet is restricted because of the government and all that, VPN and all that, single monitor, so you are my eyes and ears. Please, if you see anything that is not working right or should be fixed, please let me know, either on YouTube comment section or send a message via Twitch. I always stream live, both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I unlist most of the games from YouTube and then edit them on Twitch and then export them to YouTube. But some games like this one, I don't unlist them, I just leave them as a live stream because they don't need to be cut. It's just there is no story in them, so yeah. But please, keep that support coming, guys. Thank you so very much for that. The only goal I have is to share some cool moments from the gaming universe we all love and enjoy. I hope to see you soon. I will queue up the next one. I have no idea what it's going to be, but there are a few games that we have to advance through the story. And I hope to see you there. Until then, stay frosty. Neo, over and out.